Hi everyone, thank you for stopping by. Welcome back to my channel. I appreciate you taking the time to connect with me, allowing me to speak life into you and give you some kind of motivation or inspiration during this time. I greatly appreciate it. I wanted to just touch on self-care. It's huge, okay? So a lot of our insecurities, a lot of our frustration, our lack, are not feeling like we're good enough, not feeling like we're incompetent, or, any lack, any void, it comes from not having healthy and enough self-care. Okay. With self-care, it's everything that you can think of, right? It's from what you're reading, from what you're watching, from what you're hearing, what you're listening to, from what you're doing, to what you're eating and what you're believing. Okay. So it comes to, and I say this all the time, I feel like I say this in every video, but it comes to being present, being in the moment. Okay. And when you are present and when you're in the moment, then you do what's most important. You do what comes to you that's most important for that moment. And that's your very best. Right? My very best right now is, okay, I'm led to come. I just finished working, so I've been led to record a video and speak to you guys, because God really, nudged me to, speak to something, speak about this on camera. And so, being in the present, staying within it, I am also practicing self-care, right? Because I'm sharing what I've learned in growing and being in a space to where I'm elevating, to where I'm uplifting, to where I'm growing, and that is self-care. Okay, so let's be vigilant about what we're listening to, what we're watching. And somebody just turned on the shower, so I think y'all are gonna pick that up, that noise, but they didn't know I was recording here. But it's fine. It's fine. Thank you, sweetheart. My son back there is production manager and is ready to stop the video if I need to, but I'm just gonna keep rolling with it. So self-care, and this is a everyday, moment by moment, daily thing, that we have to continue to remind ourselves. Okay. When it comes to where you're drifting, you are stressing, and you feel like you're feeling anxious, having anxiety, or you're confused. You feel like things just aren't sitting right. Okay, we need to check back in within ourselves. Okay, it's very important, because we have to put ourselves first. Okay, I get putting others before self, but how is it that I am gonna take care of others if I'm not taking care of myself? What if I'm so screwed and malnourished and sleep deprived? How am I able to put others, right, before self? Let's take care of ourselves first, because we are God's creation, right? We are an extension of God, of higher power, of the Almighty, the divine, whoever you call your higher power. We are aligned, right? When we are in a space of being centered and we are out of our ego, we are aligned with God. And with that, we're a representation of God, part of God, and we put God first. God is in us. We take care of us first. God is in us. Okay. So let's fill our cup up first, full, because what's in our cup is for us. Iyanla Vanzant explained this very well. We fill our cup up first, and everything that runneth over is meant for everybody else. Okay. So do what you need to do to take care of you. And it's not being selfish. Like she said, it's being self-full. Okay. So let's focus on self-care. That will in return will increase your self-respect, your self-worth, your value, because you are sacred. Okay. And that's for everyone. Okay. So let's just be honest with ourselves. We need to really ask ourselves what we really want, what we really need. Okay. And of course, be faithful to that. Be faithful to your mental health, your spiritual health, your physical health, your emotional health. Let's be faithful to that. And in return, you will see yourself blossom. You will see yourself grow. You will see yourself be presented or opportunities being presented to you that you're like, wait, what? Where did this come from? What? God? Like, really? But it's because you're taking care of you and you're attracting what you are radiating, right? So what are you radiating from? What kind of energy? Are you radiating lack, void, frustration, insecurity, hate? You're going to receive that back. But if you're radiating love, you're radiating respect, you're radiating favor, you're radiating faith, you're radiating trust, you're radiating upliftment, you're all the good things, all the fruits of the spirit, right? Gentleness and kindness, strength. You're radiating that, you're going to receive that back. Okay. And so let's be aware. Okay. Let's focus on being present so we can take care of ourselves, and it's not being selfish. Okay. Because I'm sure that my son is not going to want to see mom stressing out and just frazzled and just all over the place, or sad and crying, or being mean and angry. Like, my son doesn't want to see mom all everywhere. No, mom wants to see somebody, person that is strong, that is secure, that's going to take care of me, that is not going to, be easily pushed over when something huge comes our way. We need to be strong, confident, and grounded and rooted within ourselves in knowing who we are. Okay. So take time every day, every moment when you feel yourself drifting, bring yourself back. Okay. Bring yourself centered into the present through meditation, through prayer, through music, whatever it is that brings you back to peace, inner peace. Thank you guys for listening and taking the time to just hear this great word. And please, again, leave any comments, or if you have any questions or anything that came to you, just share. You can share that with me. And my son is telling me, okay, subscribe, like and subscribe. And so I'll be coming back to you again. I'm going to try to post videos here either every day probably, but it'll be coming more frequently here. And so yes, so I see you, I honor you. Be well, everyone. Thank you. Bye.